Hi there, I'm hiking through the Buckeye Cove Nature Preserve today. So I have not been here before, I'm looking for somewhere different today. So far it's very peaceful, so that's nice. There's several nature preserves in this area. This is Huntersville, North Carolina. So I've been to some of the others in the area, but not this one. So far it's a pretty hike, very peaceful. It's funny, there's a lot of mud. We've had some rain last night and this morning. So it's very muddy, but compared to the South Carolina trails, this is like actual mud. It's not clay, since they have dirt instead of clay. So it's a different feel underneath your feet. It's neat how you can notice those differences within a pretty close distance from each other. It's an interesting, basically looks like a bowl of land, or maybe it continues low over there. But the trail's definitely much higher than that low lying land. There were danger signs that it easily floods out down there. So. Cool to see different things along the trail though. This week has been difficult for me. I've been really feeling the weight and stress and frustration of limitations. Those limitations I've been experiencing, and the effects and the implications that come with those limitations. So to encourage me a little bit today, part of what I was looking for in a trail was something that would be a little more strenuous or difficult, to help me feel like, yeah, I can't do it all, but I can still do some of it. So I'm on a section now that was one of the more strenuous trails. There's a lot of just different trails that connect through back here. So this one is one of those that's more difficult, a lot more hilly, a lot more narrow. Some of them are definitely wide enough to drive a vehicle on, but it feels good to be really hiking through the woods and feeling the challenge of something that I can still overcome and conquer. And we had seen a couple of people with their dogs, or we saw one couple without a dog, but haven't seen anybody since we've been on this trail. So it's nice back here. It's interesting to think about what an area like that will look like in, I don't know, 20, 50 years. Right now it looks so devastated, but that's how the forest works. Just like you get the cycles of different trees coming through. We were in a very pine-filled section, and now it's definitely a deciduous section. That's pretty cool, how there's just a natural cycle in the forest. I always love when I come to a little bridge like this out in the middle of the woods where there's not a lot of other structure. Makes me feel like this is worth taking, so give it a go. It's not a very big stream crossing, so it totally would be acceptable to not put a bridge there. So I think it's really cool that they have one there. So when it comes to limitations, I'm really trying to figure out a balance between accepting the limitations and refusing to accept them, fighting against them, figuring out how to overcome them. But through it all, what I'm trying to achieve is grace for myself. So this morning I felt like I was out of it. I had no more grace right now for myself. So that's the encouragement to get out here, to get out of my own head and hear the birds singing. They've been kind of quiet, but there's been several times that you hear them talking to each other. So that's always fun. Seeing the little bits of green popping up as things are starting to grow is exciting. It'll be fun when I start to see flowers, little other pops of color. The water and the movement, the variety of trees, and trail for that matter. Trying to let it rejuvenate me a little bit and be able to persevere with whatever I'm doing as I'm finding out how to compromise on these things and still feel like I'm successful. So we have come back out to we had a peek at it a little while ago, but now you can really see the Catawba River, so we're much further north. It's pretty cool because I've been hiking to and along the Catawba River in various ways, all in different sections. So pretty cool to think of how that one waterway connects all these people. This nature preserve is considered a heritage site and also protected area because of the water resource for the community in this area. So that's true all along the river. So it's neat to see how we have that common thread going through the region, and there's so many other common threads throughout us as people. I know everyone experiences their own limitations and they're hard no matter what. But oh, those are some thorns right there. Oh man. Oh, they're very pokey. I just got one. It makes these little thorns look like nothing. You can not even really see them. These are like dagger knives coming out of these vines. That must be why it's flagged. I don't know. Oh, well, that would be a limitation for an animal that was trying to eat that for sure. But we all have to find our own balance. When to push on and when to accept it. Can hear somebody out there talking. The water is so calm and peaceful. It's clear. You can see pretty far down to see the dirt. Oh, excuse me. But also doesn't look completely clear. Maybe just from being stirred up with the rain. But definitely peaceful. All the trees are still, a little bit of breeze blowing the few brown leaves that are on the tree still. Well, I hope that you are having a wonderful day and you find something to refresh your soul today. I'll see you next time on the trail with Heart.